Okay. Next second. So guys, welcome back to the another live stream. क्या हाल है आप सभी का? फिर से स्वागत है और एक बार गाइस सब सभी को। आज हम फिर से आ चुके हैं लाइव और हम वापस से आज खेलने वाले हैं वेलो। मेरा स्क्रीन मेरे को लग रहा है कुछ तो वो हो रखा है। एक सेकंड तो फिक्स कर देता हूँ, कुछ तो इशू है। वीडियो सही है बट थोड़ा सा जो मैं अभी फिक्स करता हूँ। अबे हार बे, एक थोड़ा सा गड़बड़ी हो गया जो मैंने अभी फिक्स कर दिया। ठीक है, ये होता है कभी कभी, गलती से एक चीज़ हो गया था। अलर्ट आप लोगों को यार शो होता है क्या? या चलो गाइस खेलते हैं आज अपन वैलोरेंट। ठीक है, वैलोरेंट खेलता है। इसको मैंने कर देता हूँ इधर पे पता है जो चीज़ मेरे साथ जो मेरे को नहीं समझ में आता है ना, वो चीज़ मेरे साथ ज़्यादा होता है। बट कोई ना गाइस, हम फिक्स भी कर लेते हैं, ऐसा नहीं है नहीं कर पाते। तो खेलते हैं गाइस डेथ मैचेस में लगा। अबे आज का सिंगापुर का पिंग देखो भाई, जो लग जाए डेथ मैच के अंदर। लाइक मारो गाइस, चल के सभी आराम से बैठो, खेलते हैं आज। I'll come back. Let's go. मेरा लैग हो रहा है साउंड गाइस, मेरा साउंड जो है।
Death match. Warm up.
I think so नहीं। ओके, बताया ना आप लोग चैट पे अगर कुछ गड़बड़ी हो रहा है तो। एक सेकंड में पहले फिक्स कर। कहाँ पर है यूट्यूब? यूट्यूब यूट्यूब कहाँ पर है? यूट्यूब कहाँ पर है? यूट्यूब यूट्यूब भाई मफिल साउंड है, ठीक है। एक सेकंड, किसी ने को कोई तो मेरे को काटा, कोई मेरे को काटा, किसने कहा पता नहीं। चलो आई एम रेडी, आई एम रेडी, ठीक है। ओके लाइक करो गाइस। लाइक मारो, खेलते हैं। फाइट तो हेडबॉल लगाया भाई, अभी नहीं मारा। पाक दो बंदे मेरे को गाइस। फास्ट गेम दिन का, बट अच्छा खेलने का पूरी कोशिश। कौन सा सर्वर लगा है? मुंबई या सिंगा, फर्क नहीं पड़ता। हाँ सिंगा फाइट करो। सिंगापुर ऐसे बैठ के स्प्रे मारते हैं। अबे मैं अटका। बे सेज व्हाट द फक। नहीं सेज कैसा पहले है, लीड कैसे पकड़ रखा है? मैं घटिया है मैं उसका, मेरा फ्रेम ड्रॉप हो रहा है, मतलब FPS ड्रॉप हो रहा है। बंदा कैसा लीड पकड़ रखा है, इतना घटिया है मैं सेज का। कोई ना, हम पकड़ लेंगे। रनिंग गन, हाँ रनिंग गन करता है।
Lights out.
ये लोग जो है गाइस केरे होकर ऊपर रेलिंग पे पहुंच जाते हैं। जो है कैरी करते हैं,
Kill.
ठीक है। अबे यार ओपन नाइस शॉट। सारे बंदे हॉप चल रहे क्या? What? Bro, ये क्या है?
This guy killed. Dead.
10 kills remaining.
Die.
चलो नुब्रे कैम करके बैठा हुआ है।
Idiot. Anyone else? Watching here.
Watching your अंदर दिया था मैं उसको।
5 kills remaining.
मैं बंदा एडीएस करके मार रहा है मेरे को। तेज तू इधर आ। पीछे से क्यों मारता?
You're done.
इस बंदे के अगर हाथ से मैं मारूं ना,
One kill remaining.
ब्रो कैसे बंदा लीड पकड़ रखता है। कोई ना, कुछ भी हो सकता है गेम के अंदर। बहुत ही टट्टी से एम था मेरा। सिंगापुर का एम ठीक हो गया क्या? एम बोल रहा हूँ मैं, ठीक हो जाएगा। बट मेरे मुंबई से बार फिक्स नहीं होता। ये जो अभी दिखा रहा है ना 50 पिंग, ये फिक्स नहीं है। कभी कभी 100 पे पहुंच जाता है। बट जो सिंगापुर है वो 80 दिखा रहा है, बट वो 83 रहेगा, वो उससे कम रहेगा, पता है, वो फिक्स हो जाता है। बट फ्लक्चुएट करता है मेरा मुंबई सर्वर, पता नहीं क्यों। मैं मुंबई पे इंडिया पे रहता हूँ, फिर भी मेरा सिंगापुर सर्वर का पिंग ज़्यादा है। आई डोंट नो ब्रो, क्या इशू है इंटरनेट वालों का। और एक खेलता है, हाँ हाथ आया नहीं अभी।
Match found.
पंपरम गाइस, डिफरेंट कुछ अनदर गेम खेलेंगे। आप लोग सजेस्ट करो कौन सा गेम खेले। मेरे पास है अभी बहुत सारा गेम है, वैसे मैं आप लोगों को क्या बताऊँ, याद भी नहीं है सारा, पर हाँ बहुत सारा गेम्स है अभी फिलहाल इंस्टॉल है। लाइक माइनक्राफ्ट खेलूँ क्या बोलते हैं, माइनक्राफ्ट देखना पसंद करोगे? क्या बोलता हूँ? अब ब्लैक
Okay, we know the drill. Stick to your roles and we'll crush it.
Fight.
Keep up.
नो मेरा माउस थोड़ा सा हो हिल गया, अभी नहीं हिला। कंफर्म तैयार रहेंगे बे।
Night night.
क्या कह रहा था? चलो पेंटम पे करते।
Nailed them.
Sorry guys. ओह भाई क्या लगता है बे? ओह फक, क्या फ्लिक्स है, ज्यादा ही तारीफ कर दिया अपना। वन 134 व्हाट द ना, एक गोली का था। चलो वैंडल ट्राई करते हैं। वैंडल अगर यूज करना आ जाता है तो पेंटम तो इजी है, बस टैप टैप आना चाहिए।
Dominating.
मार दिया किसी ने भाई, मार दिया। My bad. What?
Stay down.
लग जाना
3.
गाइस। जो उसको मार के बी पर जो बंदा था उसको मार के जो घुमा ना
Be
क्विकली,
faster.
मजा आ गया। ऊपर था। अबे कहाँ से मारता है? घूम के मार लगा। हाँ साले, तो आरटीएक्स है क्या? आरटीएक्स घूम को मारता है। अबे नहीं। अबे ये कहाँ से आया?
10 kills remaining.
पाँच किल का।
See ya.
जिस दिन मेरे को स्प्रे कर रहा है पीछे से, घूम के मार पाऊँ उस दिन समझो मैं कि बहुत बड़ा प्रो हो गया। हाँ वैसे मारता हूँ मैं। भाई ये क्या है?
5 kills remaining.
इतना होगा। आजकल मैं वो नहीं कर रहा, क्राउच नहीं करता। लग जा।
One
Yes,
kill
come on.
remaining.
अबे नहीं। चल थोड़ा अच्छा चल गया।
Whatever. Good for now.
अनरेटेड खेलेंगे ना तो इसलिए चलता है इतना। एक सेकंड। 28 hours। अपना वो डिले है क्या? ना डिले तो नहीं है।
Match found.
अब पिक करना है ना। क्या पिक करूं? लोगों को पिक कर दो। चलो जेट खेल लेता हूँ। उड़ के मारूंगा। क्या बोलते हो?
Go. Let's go.
लेट्स गो। आज मैं इनिशिएटर या तो स्मोकर खेलूंगा। नहीं सॉरी, इनिशिएटर नहीं तो कंट्रोलर। डुअलिस्ट खेल सकते हो। मैप की जब से खेलूंगा ठीक है। बाकी इस मैप पे मैं डुअलिस्ट ले लिया। ब्रिज पे मैं खेलता हूँ हमेशा सेंट्रल। डॉस कर दिया कोई? जो भी किया भाई, थैंक यू ब्रो।
Match found.
आज पिंग फिक्स नहीं होगा क्या? हेवन 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 में क्या खेलूँ, रहना खेलूँ? पम परम बम बम पम परम पम 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 पम। चैम्बर इतना ज़्यादा खेल लिया ना, अभी चैम्बर खेलने का ही सिर्फ मन है हर एक गेम में बस। सच्ची बताऊँ तो रेस भी कर सकता हूँ, रेस काफ़ी दिन से नहीं खेल रहा हूँ सैचल वैचल, बट बाइंड के अंदर रेस खेलने का मज़ा ही कुछ और है। चलो चैम्बर खेल लेता हूँ, ठीक है। सारे बंदे वो खेल रहे हैं ना, चैम्बर मिल होना चाहिए ना हर एक चीज़ को।
You have
The
good
lock.
taste, my friend.
स्मोक नहीं चाहिए रे, हाँ चाहिए तो। हाँ सेज अगर नहीं होता तब भी चलता, सेज के बदले में, या मैं भी स्मोक ले लेता। चलो कोई नहीं, पीछे ने तो ले लिया। लाइक मारो गाइस, लाइक क्यों नहीं कर रहे हो? या मेरा जितना लाइक करोगे इतना चैनल जो लाइव हुआ है उतना आप लोगों के पास रिकमेंडेशन पे जाएगा। अगर लाइक ही नहीं करोगे तो कैसे होगा? मेरा लेवल सबसे ऊपर दिखा रहा है, अगर मैं हागा ना इस गेम में बहुत ही बेइज्जती होगा मेरा, बहुत ही गाली खाने का मिलेगा। गाली भैया। पम परम पम पम परम। गाइस आप लोग बता सकते हो कि ये जो प्रॉब्लम है मैच मेकिंग करने के बाद जो लोडिंग पे अटक जाता है वो किस लिए होता है? ये कुछ प्लेयर का प्रॉब्लम है क्या सर्वर का प्रॉब्लम है? एग्जैक्टली क्यों है वो चीज़, क्यों होता है? बहुत टाइम के बाद उसके बाद आता है, मतलब स्टार्ट होता है गेम जो अभी जो हो देखा वो क्यों होता है? जस्ट आई डोंट नो वो क्यों होता है। वैसे मेरे को नहीं होता, हर एक बंदे को होता है ऐसा, बहुत टाइम के बाद खुलता है। हर एक गेम में नहीं होता है, कभी कभी किसी किसी गेम में हो जाता है। आई थिंक किसी बंदे का अगर पीसी लैग कर जाता है, मतलब हम लोग 10 है ना, इधर 5 सामने वाला 5, अगर इसमें से किसी को कुछ प्रॉब्लम आ जाता है, लाइक लोडिंग हो जाता है, लोडिंग ज़्यादा है तभी ऐसा कुछ होता है।
I'll find you.
Barrier created.
Also,
Reloading.
जैसा का है ना,
Good attempt.
cover going out.
One enemy remaining.
I'll find you.
तो मेरा गन नहीं है, एमो नहीं है। इतना ज़्यादा स्पैम किया ना।
That Yoru looks fist all the time. Honestly, it's impressive.
शैडो को बंद कर दो.
Claw through them.
Bring them
That's a good
down.
spot. Enemy spotted A. Cover going out.
Many enemies A. Enemy removed. Barrier. There. There. Enemy A.
One down. Reloading. Spike planted.
We'll catch them. Reloading.
Shadows traveling.
Here.
For you. One enemy remaining.
Reloading. Enemy A.
Where
Gotta
are
go.
Long. Reloading.
Palace.
Reloading.
Take aim, Zenfire. Let's not complicate it.
Go, go, go. Gotta go.
सही है बस है.
I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
Yoro can't hide from me.
That works.
Gotta go. Bring them down.
Cover going out. Stealing sight.
Where are you? Wall raised. Fight planted. Bring them down. They're blinded there.
Go, go, go.
There.
No. मैं टीपी
This.
मैं टीपी किया था. मतलब दबाया था ही. नहीं हुआ. बहुत ही है यार. और एक बंदा फ्लैंक है.
Coming through.
मेरा वेंडर ले गया.
Where are you? One enemy remaining.
नाइस नाइस
All
नाइस.
down.
ओह ग्लिच पॉप. ये मेरे को चाहिए.
They're a mess over there.
उन लोगों का यूरो तो वो है. डीसी है.
A gift.
Gotta go. I'm
Whoa,
out of
whoa.
here.
They are making this simple.
Gotta go.
That's a good spot.
Bring them down.
Bring them
Also,
down. Wall raised. There. Spike planted. Take it.
I win again. That's not only.
Last player standing.
भाई मेरा टीपी रेडी नहीं हुआ था. माय बैड. सिक्स को 78 दिया था मैं.
Get ready. I go fast.
I need this.
Go, go, go.
That works.
पैसा नहीं है रे बाबा.
Here.
Does anyone have funds?
Ah, break's over. Go, go, go.
कोई नहीं देगा। हाँ दे दिया भाई।
Gotta go.
I'll find you. Reloading. Bring them down. Mark it down. You found one.
You want to fight it?
I can't miss.
Last player standing.
नो कोई तो पिक करो भाई। क्या बंदे है? चलो देख के खेलना होगा।
Remember, bullets hurt. I'm out of here.
They are so dead.
I'm out of here.
A gift.
सी ट्राई करते क्या? चलो मैं यहाँ पर एक को पेल के आता हूँ। कैसे कैसे नहीं लगा पहले वाला शॉट
Find you.
Satisfied.
ब्रो।
Reloading. Go, go, go.
उसे कान के पास से गया मेरा जो फास्ट शॉट था। मर साले।
Spike down. C.
क्या टट्टी सही में भाई।
Last player standing.
Watch out. Take this. Gotta go.
Protocol.
Here we go.
आगा बहुत ही गंदा आ गया ना स्वाद।
Stand tall. We are Valorant. We are fighters. Go, go, go.
That's a good spot. Here.
Shoot them. Always works.
Here.
Go, go, go. Enemy A.
घुस।
Shadows traveling.
Gotta go.
Cover.
All set up.
Gotta get the gate.
Watching here.
Let this fight. Enemy spotted A.
Shadows
Here.
traveling.
Reloading. I'm out of here.
Where are you? 30 seconds left.
नो कैसे दिख गया?
Reloading.
I'm out.
अबे क्या गंदा क्वालिटी इसका था भाई।
Last player
भाई
standing.
सैंडविच है कहाँ से कहाँ मर रहा है।
One enemy remaining.
बहुत ही गंदा हुआ भाई। ऐसे बाहर क्यों आया वो लोग? ये पूरा कैप्चर कर लिया फिर से ऐसे बाहर आ गया। कौन है स्पाइक वाला?
Time to stock back up.
That works.
Go, go, go!
अच्छा उसके वजह से आया
There!
केजे ने लॉकडाउन लगाया ना
I'm out of here!
तू कर ले पहले जा
Where are we?
Who's next?
Need healing.
Enemy down. Take it out. This! Reloading. Bring them down. Take this!
Spike planted.
Reloading.
Need healing. We should do.
Healing you.
मेरे को चाहिए था
You want to find it?
One enemy remaining.
भाई क्या स्पैम हो रहा है बहुत ही गंदा स्पैम हुआ
One bullet per enemy. That
Chalo.
should be enough, yes?
Go, go, go!
गो गो गो
Gotta go!
A gift.
Quick speed, quick trigger. Nice try.
I
Bring
don't
them
think so.
down. Let the fight.
Spike planted.
There. One enemy remaining.
Reloading. I'll find you.
कहाँ पर है बंदा कोई तो इन्फॉर्म दो बंदा है पर है
Go, go, go!
मैं सोचा बी पर है थोड़ी ना आएगा चलो कोई ना
Hi! Fight's not over, you know.
आई नो
I'm out of here!
That's a good spot. Here. Who will I spot first?
I'm out of here!
Out of
Bring them
charge.
down. Enemy watch out! Reloading.
Reloading. I'll find you.
Also,
Reloading. Bring them down. This way.
मुकर कर रखा है
Watch out.
here.
Shadows traveling.
Go, go, go! Planted. You both
One enemy remaining.
Watching. That's not ready.
wall raid.
Please do not mistake my smile. I take this all very seriously. That works.
I'm out of here.
Does anyone have funds? Merci.
Gun here. Go, go, go. Gotta go.
Go, go, go.
Gotta go. Enemy spotted B.
Nightmare Jackson! Mark three.
This.
We found one.
Shadows traveling.
Opponent killed.
Cover going out. Stealing sight.
Reloading.
Spike planted. Message sent.
Last player standing. Thrifty.
Bro. गलत हो गया.
Last round before the switch.
Buy the best guns you can.
I'm out of here.
Does anyone have funds? Merci.
I'm out of here.
A gift.
गलत, बहुत ही गलत. सुबह का रिकॉन आता है ना यहाँ पर.
Spike down. C. One enemy remaining.
Well, this suit is ruined.
Switching sides.
Switching
These guns
side.
are okay, but I will also bring my own. No offense.
गैरेज पे गलत हो गया. गराज एंड सी का गलत हो.
Teleport's ready. Teleport's ready.
लाइक मारो गाइस.
Here. Here. Not your best.
Bring them down.
Spike down. C.
Need healing.
Reloading. Go, go. Reloading.
Shadows traveling.
One enemy remaining.
That's going to loop. Where are you?
It seems these strangers want me dead. Eh bien, they're
Easy.
not first. All set up.
जो ऊपर उठाऊँ. इस जगह पर.
Break against me.
जल्दी.
Teleport's ready.
Enemy A.
वाह क्या रिकॉन था.
They're blind with fear.
गैरेज से ना जा.
Enemy A.
वो करो क्या. नहीं अलार्म बोर्ड हो सकता है. केजे का.
Enemy A. There.
घुस गया क्या? हाँ प्लान कर रहा है. प्लानिंग.
Spike planted.
Enemy spotted.
अबे रिकॉन. सेज की.
Cover going out.
Last player standing.
Nice. No idea where. I think short. कोई मत मरे हो जाएगा. टिप कर ले. वो लोग वो कर रहा है. केजे लाइनअप कर रहा है.
These new friends of ours are not too friendly.
मैं कर रहा हूँ ऑप. जाएगा ना ऐसे आता.
Kill my copy.
All set up.
Here.
अबे स्मोक क्यों किया?
That's not ready.
Get back.
Spike planted.
Remove. Reloading.
One enemy remaining.
Long.
Last player standing.
मैं अपना ऑप नहीं करना चाहता.
Clutch.
मैं अपना ऑफ नहीं खोना चाहता गाइस.
Block is out, Omen.
ए पर है वो लोग. ए पर लगाता हूँ. चलो एक बार
That's
पहुँच पाऊंगा.
Thank you.
नहीं पहुँच पाऊंगा.
They are mine.
out of range. This should be. There they are. Here. My ult's not ready.
Enemy C.
Shadows traveling.
कम बैक कर सकता है. रोटेट.
Teleport's ready.
You will not kill my allies.
Here.
Who's next?
Thirty seconds left.
Nowhere to run!
One dead.
Spike planted.
Do better.
कहाँ से?
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
कैसे बे?
Listen up. Kill them before they kill us.
Out of charges. They are so dead.
यार इसमें टीपी लगा क्या तो?
That works. Teleport's ready.
Move.
जल्दी.
All set up.
I'll find you.
No.
This is too fun. Out of. I have them.
No, भाई इसको ले.
Spike planted.
I'm so sorry.
Last player standing.
वो लोग थोड़ा देख के खेल रहे हैं.
Gotta go.
ये क्या है? एक दो बुलेट मारा, घूम के जा रहा है. What is strategy? कोई ना कोई ना. मरेगा साले.
Weak points. If one link breaks, the rest will follow.
अभी ये पर आएगा पक्का.
This should do. A gift. Teleport's ready.
Enemy A. Take this. Watch out. Reloading.
Spike down A.
Gun here. Away with you. Teleport's ready.
No pick. I think वो pick किया. Maybe.
Enemy
रिपेयर है क्या?
there.
अबे मिड पर है.
Trap destroyed.
गैरेज पर है. गैरेज
You should run.
ट्रेंडिंग सी पीछे से
Spike
साले.
planted.
बैंड के लोरे ने पीछे से मारा.
Last player standing.
अब पेलो गया.
One enemy remaining.
नाइस. अननोन
Out of
साइड पे हो सकता है. गया. The fuck? लॉन्ग पर है. ये आगे का पक्का लिख के रखो.
running low.
मैं बोला ना क्या आगे का. लिटरली माई जो. ओ भाई मैं जीता हुआ मैं हार रहा हूँ. हम लोग पैसा नहीं है रे बाबा. HRV ओके सिंस है ब्रो. वेलकम.
In we go.
Where are you?
अभी आया है पर
Who's next? Cover going out.
Nightmare takes them! Mark 3.
Spike planted.
We found one.
I'm a good shot.
Last
मत
player
हक
standing.
बे मैं जो गलती किया मेरा टीम भी वही कर रहा है मैं तो एक को मारा मेरा टीम भी तो वो भी नहीं किया कोई ना नष्ट है
My burden never ends.
मार्शल ले लूँ क्या
I'm out of here.
स्लीपर आ रहा है क्या वो लोग स्लीपर तो नहीं पिक कर रहा
All set up. Teleport's ready.
इन बंदे स्लीपर
Where are you?
हाँ स्लीपर बोला ना अबे रिकॉन तो कोई तोड़ो भाई गलती हो गया लॉन्ग पर है फुल टीम
Last player standing.
इसलिए लिया एक्स्ट्रा ने ओ भाई
Match point.
Heka, don't get stuck. Bad way to go.
इसको देखो ऑडिन ले लिया मुझसे नहीं होगा मेरे को ऑडिन चाहिए अंदर सीधा ऑडिन
I'm out of here.
ऑफ नहीं है ना अभी ये पर आएगा पक्का गैरेज पे लगाता हूँ
That's a good spot.
I will be their nightmare.
वैसे वो लोग अभी तक बी पर नहीं है आ सकता है वैसे यप ये पर है
Mark 1. Mark 2.
So close.
नहीं उसको 143 दिया उसको लिटरली 7 HP का है उसको
Nowhere to run.
भाई
Last player standing.
भाई जी
Attackers
नाइस
win.
भाई उसको क्या मारा भाई
You will not kill my ally.
कोई ना मारना जितना तो है लाइक मारो गाइस और एक कर लेते हैं 2 मैच कर लेता हूँ अच्छा वो चल रहा है क्या टूर्नामेंट चेक करता हूँ मैं पापा है ट्विच हाँ भाई अच्छा टूर्नामेंट है कौन कौन है
Whether Optic commit to A now or not.
ऑप्टिक भाई उसका गेम
That's
देखना
the
होगा
thing. I feel like
second.
he's getting far enough
Set
that
a
they
timer.
may
You guys rotate every 10
switch
minutes.
things back once the spike's starting to go in that
Match
direction.
found.
अबे
You're right. Actually, I have a guy.
मैच लग गया
It sounds so much more epic.
From Optic.
The
चलो
base.
लगने
Back in towards those latter stages still had its risks about it, but the fact that they managed to just sell a little bit of a fake, all the players are going to stick around. The only danger is actually Marv. He could lose his gun.
Backline challenge. No, we can't do a challenge.
They did so
It's too hard.
reacting around.
I have
He's only got
donations
20
off.
HP.
Oh!
The right click. The Stinger is
Let's
the
go,
one
Marv.
to find the frag, but Marv has made is a success.
It's
Oh, a
again.
massive one. Especially the ult you want to be charging up is going to be that orbital strike. So Marv is now only one away. There's so many aspects of this map where that
Gotcha.
can be just incredibly valuable for them. So that's a worry. I wouldn't be surprised to see Optic challenge the orb early in this round.
That's actually so sad. 42% of Loud's international matches against Optic, and
तारीख
it's
वो है ना?
Optic that beat them every single time. That's why they haven't had a chance to play even more
क्या
international
बोलते हैं?
games, because Optic keep on knocking
Final
them
है
out.
ना?
They won it way back. And ever since then, it's just been a dominant North American result time and time again. Round number 3, Optic have got one rifle bought up on Marv. Everyone else has kept their weapons from the previous.
He's already got the orb.
That's the thing.
And this gives them so many opportunities in terms of executes. Now, you can already witness the fact that Loud have started to move players out of lamps. Just basically making that, that's one of the most obvious spots for them to try and clear. The other is normally the back of the B site, which seems to be the more direct call at the moment, because you can sort of section everything else off with utility, clear some of the close cubby corners, but that back site is always a difficult place to fight from. If they can clear that for free, it's incredibly easy for Optic to take this side.
I think Sassy might have tried to bait out the ult as well by putting that Prowler so far back. You're not really going to get much information from that unless they decide to shoot it. But maybe they think you're in there and then come after you. Surviving on the back side. Decent holdout from Les. All his shields stripped and his health very low at this point, and he's got no support. With his teammates smoked out, he's just going to concede the site. This is the right call.
They managed to hold on to Hookah though. Sanak has almost managed to do that alone, aggressively pushing towards Marv just to make sure that he can't really use that ultimate or even try and bait him into using it. It also gives them a much freer rotation, although that flash hasn't gone to plan.
Not exactly, no. A little bump in the road. Plan secured for Optic, able to play post-plant. Orbital strike online, but while the numbers are thinning out, there's the orbital strike used. They're not quite able to damage the players on the way back out. Resetting into duels, it's Pancada, Aspas, Sassy. They've got the numbers to take this, but in dangerous positions. The dropout handled by Aspas. A double for him, the nade catching the first. The rifle.
देखना होगा gameplay.
Someone's B.
Scanning ahead.
नहीं मैं क्यों पीछे देखा एक इधर शॉकडर नाइस भाई फ्रेंजी अच्छा है क्लोज के लिए पिस्टल राउंड के लिए स्मोक कर ना अबे छुट्टे स्मोक तो कर मेरे पास मैं सोचा स्मोकर नहीं है अबे क्या विदाउट स्मोक कैसे खेलेगा हगा
Sova, we need eyes on the enemy. Tell us where they are. Reloading.
गोश्त चला था वो लोग भाई स्पेक्टर वेक्टर अभी खरीद के बैठे होंगे
Revealing area.
Reloading. Watching here.
Careful now. No, you don't. Enemy spotted A.
Teleport's broken. That's not ready.
क्या जंप लगाया
Last player standing.
हगा What the fuck मैं पिक ही नहीं कर रहा चलो मेरे को खेलना होगा, ठीक है?
Need a drop. Thanks.
Safety's off.
I have the spike.
Enemy spotted B.
That works.
Reloading.
Smoke.
Scanning ahead.
Taken down. Reloading.
Blocking sight.
Smoke's down. Dim beacon down.
Spike down.
भाई
I know player standing.
कौन था पहले आया था? जेट ने। Dead. Ooh.
One enemy remaining.
NDNT.
Watch them run when lit by my sonar. That's when we strike.
क्या ले लूँ मैं? पॉप चलाता हूँ, छोड़ो। Full safe.
Thanks.
Reloading.
Let's crack him open.
Walker.
You're out.
तो उसको 2 हिट लगाया। मैंने सोचा पहला हिट नहीं लगा। पहला हिट भी लगा था, दूसरा हिट भी लगा, बट हेड पे नहीं लगा। अनलक्की। एक बंदा है पार। नाइस। लगा। अपना टीम की है, एक बंदा इधर है मे बी।
Revealing
एक है ए पर, दूसरा पता नहीं कहाँ पर है। नहीं, दोनों ए पर है। आगे आगे।
Right here.
One enemy remaining.
Right here. Right here.
साइड पे है, रैम के अंदर। सुबह सुबह कर क्या रहा है? मेरा ऑप आ जाएगा।
impervious. We can do this.
We can do this.
All set up.
क्या लगे कोस?
Reloading.
छोड़ो, अभी नहीं लगा तो। चलो। भाई ये कौन सा रेना का वो है? क्लासिक लेके आ गया? नहीं, क्लासिक नहीं था, शरीफ था।
Right here. On time. Someone's
One enemy remaining.
right here.
Got hit.
Right here.
फट तक कुछ नहीं हुआ।
We crushed them. Reloading.
It seems these strangers want me dead. Yeah, they're massive. That's a good spot. This should do it.
मेरा एक किल है सिर्फ।
Let me show you how the boss does it.
Right here.
Welcome to my world.
Reload him. Come on, let's go.
That's done.
Nice. What?
Spotted B.
मुझसे मदद की वो था।
There they are.
Enemy spotted B.
Nice.
Spike down B. Last player standing.
साई नहीं तोड़ रहा।
I got your backs. Just, you know, from the front.
They are so dead.
मैं पीक लेगा। अभी मजा आएगा।
Need a drop. Thanks.
अभी मजा आएगा।
Bonne chance, mes amis. A gift.
Enemy killed. Get out of here.
You will not kill my allies.
Gun here. I am the hunter. Down and out. Here.
One enemy remaining.
Stim beacon here.
This place is nice, but not nice enough to die in. Let's win and get out of here.
On this rock. That works. Cheers.
कहाँ पीक लेते हैं वो लोग?
Don't hold back. Watching here.
Revealing area. There they are.
Teleport's ready.
Nowhere to run!
Open up the sky.
Nice.
Molly.
Spike planted.
Watching here. Reloading.
Reloading.
Here.
One enemy remaining.
Right here. Watching here. Launching smoke.
ओ जो फटका लगा है ना,
We get a pick, we move in.
मजा आ गया। सेज को जो मारा, मजा आ गया guys।
That's a good spot. A gift.
एक क्लिप है, चलो क्लिप मैंने कर दिया।
All set up. Keep your eye on target.
Enemy spotted A.
Deploying drone. Enemy in defender spawn. Shot dart.
Someone's B.
Eyes down. One enemy remaining.
Scanning ahead.
Watching here.
Nice. Easy.
Enemies close. Eyes up.
That works.
Reloading.
वो लोग सामने से पिक नहीं ले रहा ना.
Enemy down. Enemy. Who trained you? Someone's B.
Not so fast. That's not ready.
Come on, let's go.
जो मारा ना.
Teleport
Let's go.
ready.
Spike planted.
One enemy remaining.
बी पर होगा पक्का.
This should do.
इधर है.
Flawless.
You're the on camera.
My quiver is never full.
That's a good spot.
चलो इस बार यहाँ पर पिक लेता हूँ. कोई नहीं पिक ले रहा था.
Keep up.
भाई क्या ग्राफिक्स बनाया.
Watching here.
Enemy spotted A.
Watching here. Here.
Revealing area.
Triple baby.
Here. All set up.
Planted.
Here.
One enemy remaining.
Right here.
Gun here.
Last round in the half.
Easy.
Everything after this.
Again.
Spend it.
Reloading.
से गन ले लिया मैंने.
Just keep it rolling.
तो पिक.
Reloading.
Watching here.
Got spike.
Watching here.
Someone's B.
Heads up.
Scanning ahead.
Teleport's ready.
Come on, let's go.
This should do.
Someone's in defender spawn.
Okay.
Enemy spotted. One enemy remaining. Switching sides.
Pay attention. I learned something.
चलो एक बार खेलता हूँ मैं.
All set up.
मैं नहीं होगा भाई.
Teleport's ready.
गुस्सा तो नहीं है भाई. हाँ जी.
Teleport's ready.
Last player standing. Spike planted. Flawless.
मैं इतना दूर फ्रेंच ही चला रहा हूँ मैं चुप नहीं गिरी.
Stay taut as a bowstring. The fight demands it.
This should do.
थम करूँगा.
Here.
कुरकुर के एक गोले आ जाएगा अपन खत्म.
Spike planted.
अपना टीम में सेज नहीं है क्या? आधा पाक.
Reloaded. Someone's A.
Here. Reloading.
Teleport's ready.
Reloading.
Last player standing. Flawless.
Flawless. जितना होगा.
I hate to say it, but probably best to play as a team. So, what's the plan?
I need the op. Operator.
All set up. Teleport's ready. Away with you. Watching here.
Someone's A. Now we're cooking.
Teleport's ready.
Right here.
101.
Spike planted.
वॉल कर दिया.
Enemy spotted B.
Enemy spotted B. दोनों टावर पे.
Launching smoke.
One enemy remaining.
Go. Molly.
Andy.
Not the boom you hoped for.
Reloaded.
रह पाएगा अभी?
One bullet for enemies. That should be enough, yes? That works. This should do.
चलो.
Watch and learn. Gotcha.
Careful there. Teleport's ready. All set. Here.
Enemy spotted B. Reloading. Ugh.
I know exactly where you are.
Someone's B.
Last player standing.
No.
30 seconds left.
Walk it off, G.
One enemy remaining.
Come on, let's go!
GG.
Oh, you thought you put up a fight?
What is it? No one can beat our Phoenix.
That's a good spot.
That is a good spot. अब उसको हिट किया मैंने.
Going up.
Nowhere to run!
रगा.
Careful now. Rain is
Nice.
down.
वो
Enemy spotted.
मुख के अंदर. X. हाँ?
Spike down A.
Watch your eyes.
अबे साइड पे देखो कोई. एक जगह पे क्यों देख रहे हो? चिल 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 चिल.
Open up the sky.
Reloading.
Smoke's down.
30 seconds left.
एक डिश पे है. एक साइड पे. चलो स्पाइक अपने में है. कोई दिक्कत नहीं. टाइमिंग टाइमिंग टाइमिंग.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing. Spike down A.
GG.
Just let them try to catch me.
Fuck. इनके चक्कर में.
Multiple enemies B. You will not kill my allies.
Spike planted.
भाई ये आ गया, इतने गंदे धप धप करके जा रहा हूँ, ऑब्वियसली बात है।
Enemy down.
Last player standing.
भाई फिनिक्स आग पकड़ रहा है।
One enemy
अच्छा कर
remaining.
ऑल आ गया उसमें।
Let's go.
I will.
No charges left.
हो जाता बे।
Careful now. No charges left.
हो जाता।
Don't start resting. Still work to do. Need a drop.
Thanks.
A gift.
A gift.
All set up.
Guys, MD Target down.
नहीं
Bunch of guys, A.
Careful now.
नाइस।
Spike's here.
Spike down A.
Flash.
जाना जल्दी, उसको कवर तो दे। अभी कर सकता है क्या? अगर एक बंदा अगर पीछे से आया ना तो लो कर सकती पकड़ सकता है। पर
One enemy remaining.
एक डिश।
Scanning ahead.
Reloading.
आई थिंक या मे बी बी पर। नाइस। कहाँ पर था भाई? अबे साइड पे आ गया कैसे? The fuck?
Match point.
You earned this win. Let's make it official.
They are so dead.
My mark.
That works.
Let's मार भाई।
Right here.
Nice flash.
Out of here.
Spike planted.
भाई क्या टाइमिंग है फिनिक्स ने फ्लैश का। डिफ्यूज 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 डिफ्यूज।
One enemy remaining.
इजी। चलो टूर्नामेंट कर देखते हैं, ठीक है?
Was that important?
Defenders win.
I'm bored.
हो अच्छा गेम प्ले था, बहुत ही अच्छा। किधर है just a second.
They're swinging B long, looking for the duels, and all in the chaos. Loud came ahead. That seems to be how things have been going. Their defense was really just a staple of hookah control, but here they're showing so much more flexibility to work with.
चलो
3 rounds ahead and Optic of no cash.
Flight mode, guys.
It's a nothing fan.
Optic
I'm sorry.
तो Optic का 7 चल रहा है 7 10
Please help. Sideshow could swing through. They won't even notice the difference.
That's true.
GALAX are like
We are the same person. I just run to the desk. You know? That's what I do. I just work harder than you. That's what I'm trying to say.
चलो
The thing is, this round is going to be important not only because you will still have a weaker purchase for Optic as they attempt to try and get something done, but Tour de Force, Showstopper, Seekers, the other 2 ults not too far away, and some big ults on the other side as well, in the form of the Viper's Pit, Orbital Strike. Like there is so
पता है
much
मुश्किल हो जाता है अटैक में डिफेंडर में इतना ज़्यादा मुश्किल नहीं होता है वो लोग तो एम करके बैठा होता है बट अटैकिंग में थोड़ा सा मुश्किल है अगर अटैकिंग के अंदर डिफेंडिंग के अंदर ज़्यादा मैच जीत जाता है ना तो विनेबल है किसी भी गेम के अंदर भाई क्या हुआ देखते हैं आगे
Popped out here to try bridge.
नहीं अभी तो अटैक कर रहे हैं वो ना
You've heard it there. They are so dead. Well, if they step into Ye's sight lines, they sure will be. Look at how cautious Loud are being, though. We've seen that in the previous round. 3 players were swinging out on B-Long, looking for those duels. This time, Pankad is basically in their spawn, jump spotting it. He won't even be caught by the flash.
On the other side of the map, though, Sadak has just walked through showers. So they have the information of where he's going to be. The main spots you're going to have are on the extremities. Although he's going chasing all the way down towards their spawn, and then they've got the cheaper weaponry
spam
within the smoke. None of the bullets currently connecting, but they have been spotted, and eventually the spray comes through. Marv
smoke के अंदर हो रहा है
one and a dink onto a second. Amar Finesse, so close to taking a kill away, but they're just getting wiped out.
Yeah, look at the HP. 2 unsassy, 29 on Pankada. If these fights go their way, maybe there's even 2 more players alive on Optic right now. They could have the advantage. Instead, it's Ye left to do it all, and with the weapon in his hands, he's not even going to... Okay, not going to take advantage of low HP players, I say. But he just walked out, taking out Headhunter, but he's gone. He's dealt with. It was looking possible, and when it's Ye in these spots, it always does. But at the end of the day, Loud push up to 11, and now Optic have their 5 round. It's now or never.
How confident have you got to be in your Headhunter? That he could have just killed that second guy with the Tour de Force, but he's like, I'm going to go for the style play. That's so
absurd. You saw him get healed. You know, body shot's not going to take him down. You need the headshot or 2 bodies.
दो अगर मर जाता ना एक
just one click, he's like, yep, that is the headshot, and I will now look at the next guy.
लाइनअप पे अगर आ जाता ना
They have ultis, they've got their economy fully put on the board. If they lose this, Cloud guaranteed an OT with 5 chances to close. That just cannot happen.
They could get 4-5 ults online for Loud.
Oh,
crucial rounds. I don't even think I saw a pixel there.
भाई जिगल पिक कर रहा था नहीं जंप पिक कर रहा था
He's been one of the best performers so far for Loud, and finally an opening duel going in the favor, but it's so quickly traded out on either side of the map. They're able to get a couple of kills, and now Crashy's looking to fight alongside them within hookah.
He's left to 19, pops the Seekers, the panic in full effect. Control now taken. As you can see, Victor following the Seekers down, and somehow that didn't get him. Luckily, he will follow back through.
So lucky, bro.
And
so
leave
lucky.
Sadak alone. The 1v3, unlikely. It's being watched by Ye. And even blind, he'll hit that shot. And much needed round for Optic connected. The game's back on.
That was so scrappy.
Long पे मार सकता है easily वो लोग.
Thrown out. We saw a showstopper
देखिए उन लोगों के पास ऑप है.
It did a bit of damage, but genuinely looked like it did 0. Which,
गोल करने का वो भी है. एडवांटेज. ओह भाई. जंप पिक किया था बंदा ने. ओह फ्लैश पे मारा था.
Like it's just ridiculous the shots that Ye is able to hit, even in the games that aren't necessarily going their way. Still though, Mitch, 4 ults here, a perfect buy up as well for Loud. It's not going to get any easier.
No, it definitely isn't. And we've seen this ult used
Long
on Loud's side previously. Optic will do the same, taking control of Belong, holding it, and looking elsewhere. You would imagine Loud will be trying to grab some control to counter that.
स्पिल्ट हो रहा है ना एक जगह पर नहीं घुस रहा है obviously बात है.
But for now they are pumping the brakes. I'm not sure what this signals on their side. They're expecting a push perhaps. But with 1:12 left on the clock, they're starting to see the gravitation to B.
Abey,
Hookah controls being
Brim.
conceded completely. It wasn't somewhere
Abey, Brim nahi dekh
wanted
raha.
to fight
Acha,
so much on the
sorry,
attack.
sorry, my
Makes
bad.
sense. It's not somewhere they defend all that much either.
Well, the thing is, they've got Ye watching it at distance with an operator. Not going to be an
Nice.
easy kill. He switches to the headhunter, and this time, well, it's not instantaneous. The thing is, they've thrown out that Nightfall, and they got nothing. They just got delayed
Set
through
pe
Hookah
gaya
enough
kya?
that ult basically just found
No.
the tag. Okay, sure, it got rid of the Viper's Pit, but that wasn't worth the trade.
And this has allowed Optic to reset completely.
A pe ja rahe.
Yeah, up, getting him on an angle. They had an orb up to block any sort of a peek coming out of Hookah, so he was free to hold long the entire time.
दो बंदे हैं पे.
Looking over at this site, getting onto it
क्या
doesn't
लगता है
seem
guys?
difficult.
ये round
Getting the
जगह
spike
op-
planted will be
Optic.
20 seconds left on the clock. Orbital strike
आ गया
online
side
from
पे.
Marv. The nade coming through from Victor.
Nice nade.
They are denied the control for now, and as they step back
Ult
in,
भी है.
you can see the ulti in hand. It's going down from above.
Ooh.
Marv has taken the kills, and with that, probably the round. They need a plant
अबे
right
यार.
now, and it will be
बेहतर का.
denied 4 seconds as they fall.
Ooh.
Crashies closing the round.
क्या लगा है बे?
Optic are hot on Loud's heels.
रेस का नेट ने पूरा राउंड जीता दिया पता है
Like that setup, I don't think you could have
अगर रेस का
you had
बूम नहीं फेंकता ना बंदे साइड पे कर लेता अपना
Man's
अपना
not going to miss the shot. And then on the other side of things, you were just ready to
और
plant tonight.
ब्रीम का आल भी
Even
था
if it was earlier in the round,
बट
you still
रेस का
bought enough time
नेट
for that
ने
rotation
बहुत ही
to
ज़्यादा
come all the way back
ओपी कम
through
कर दिया
and have those separate peaks with the denial utility. That
Easy,
was
easy.
an expert round from Optic, and we are starting to see those ultimates diminish. Like that was a showstopper and a Nightfall used in that previous round, which ultimately garnered Loud nothing.
And now look what they're working with.
अभी थोड़ा
Next to
मुश्किल है
nothing on the attack. Victor up top here. He's in a little bit of danger. Nade's going to be deployed. The Prowler hitting him and
थोड़ा तो
everything.
है
Oh, turning at the wrong moment.
Ooh.
That's crucial control removed. A weapon upgrade and a sight in
घुस
Loud's
गया भाई
hands. They've got a Viper's Pit, Tom. They can put this down, and the round all of a sudden starts to look favored towards them. They're healing up as well. But no, this Viper's Pit is
मैं
gone.
कहाँ
The
पर
sight
आऊँ?
is in their spawn. Loud are looking
सारे
to
बंदे
take
अभी
the fight to
heaven
Optic
से
or
आएगा
force them to waterfall out of heaven, which is often to certain death. But for now, no one's watching it.
The thing is, though, is to play from distance is not going to be particularly easy for the remaining players.
Nice.
They can get towards that spike, almost wrapping around the Viper's Pit. So this really could be problematic for Loud, that they might almost have to start playing out of it in a matter of seconds. The
take it,
orbital
man.
strike is going to buy them that time. They expected this to happen,
Nice.
but the trades are coming through once again. I think they even have the Seekers
Nice.
one more time as they
Easy.
start to win every single battle. It's left onto
अबे
Pancada.
यार.
He has delayed them a little bit. The shot connected eventually, and I think the time is gone. He might have just done it off of
Oh my
that alone.
God.
Loud will delay just enough, and Optic just couldn't get on the spike.
What a ludicrous round. That is not one that you will have planned for. You won't have seen that in
नहीं idea था
practice.
ना,
I mean,
शोर पे तो
that
था
was madness, pure chaos harnessed by Loud to get onto the site. To find, like, even the distraction play around middle as the duel was coming in, that's when you have the swing coming through. As Pancada takes the fight, takes the control. Gorgeous work. 3 chances now for Loud to close out a map that even the best in the world have failed to do up against Optic.
It's not a death
अभी
sentence,
भी
but
पर
it
आने
is
का
a
कोशिश
statement to come in, to bind a map that even in the past they haven't been able to beat them on, and
ये राउंड अगर जीत जाए ना
the lead in the series that could send them to the
तो
grand
दो
final.
राउंड इजी हो जाएगा उन लोगों के
Still,
लिए
the weaponry not the best for Loud.
ये
It's
थोड़ा
still a better
special round
purchase
है
for Optic just because of the cost of the previous
क्या लगता है गाइस
3 rounds in a row for Optic. Well,
ओवर मैच होगा
we've seen them do it a million times.
या भी खत्म हो जाएगा
We have. No, it's certainly not over.
ठीक
And with an initial
हेड लगा
tag, taking Sadik.
2 HP है बंदे का सिर्फ
14 HP. He can't get healed. No one on this team can help him out. Now
भाई
he's
अच्छा
pure
लगा
support. One
भाई वेंडल होता ना
Trailblazer
बंदा
already
डाउन था
used. Dedicated spike carrier. That's his role from
लॉन्ग
now
रेंज पे
on.
भाई
50 seconds
मुझसे
on
भी
the
नहीं
clock.
चलता
They're
है
looking for B. But look at
हेड पे लगा भी
Optic
फिर भी नहीं
They've
मारा
got a wall.
मतलब
They've got a sky to flash through that wall. Potential retake
वेंडल
coming in.
होता भाई वेंडल का तो
Still has
वही
his
है
nade
ना
online. And then we mentioned Ye, who we saw at the start of the round holding this angle. He hasn't moved ever since.
It seems like they're almost waiting for them to make this move. It looks like a trap, and Sadak is so desperately low. He's going to go down straight away. The orb sections the remaining players apart, and the spike is down on the site. 20 seconds left. You might even just have to hold on to the weapons, especially now.
अबे 120 लगेगा क्या उसको
3 HP. There's nothing that Lau can do in this round again.
3 HP है
They
बंदा
walked
सिर्फ
into the trap the Optic is set
10 seconds
and
left.
double digits will be held.
Well, Victor may be a
Nice.
Chad, but he was looking like a beta raise
Fair
right
पे लगा, I
there.
think.
2 nades thrown in
को,
5
Brim को.
seconds. This guy was just
जीत
lobbing
गया
them
भाई
out.
ऑप्टिक.
Nothing Loud can do, diving through a Viper's
Oh, no
orb,
round.
into a nade, into bullets, into another nade. Round was done before it even got started. A great response from Optic. And they didn't even need Ye. He was an alarm bot, essentially a cypher cam for that round. And well, he's been so much more the rest of the time. Now the crowd getting behind Optic, the chance coming through for them to push us to an OT. 2 more rounds, and look at Loud. They're putting it all on the board here. All their investment will come down to this, and that's why they call a timeout. You do not want to
Timeout.
blaze
किसका
into this round and end up
Cloud का है.
throwing away your chance to close it.
Yeah, the funny thing is with the weaponry bought by Aspas, I think that's exactly what he's going to do. Plays into the round, like trying to
मैच बहुत ही
as
ज़्यादा
much
intense
space as
moment है.
humanly possible. Unfortunately for them, it's not even like they can, okay, let's work the orbs, get ourselves a certain ult online that might give us some extra space. So, there are actually no ults online throughout the entirety of the server at the moment. And to try and clear out some of these positions is going to be difficult. Now, one of the ways they managed to really punish Marv in one of the early
Guys, आप लोग
rounds
मेरा
was
Twitch
that Sadak
पे भी
got past his
follow कर
Marv.
सकते हो.
That was the
मेरा
only
Twitch
reason
channel
that
है.
he
मैं
sort of caught him out into a shower
आगे
a
अगर
couple
कुछ
rounds
भी हो
ago.
जाए तो मैं Twitch पे भी
That's something that's going to be
अपना
quite a bit more difficult this time. So
लाइव स्ट्रीम करूँगा. RTX अभिजीत है. आप लोग सर्च कर सकते हो RTX अभिजीत, तो आप लोगों का स्क्रीन में आ जाएगा. अभी कोई भी वीडियो नहीं डाला, पर बहुत ही जल्द लाइव स्ट्रीम करने वाला हूँ मैं उसके अंदर, ट्विच के अंदर. तो जल्दी से जाके डिस्क्रिप्शन के अंदर लिंक है, जाके फॉलो कर लो, या ट्विच पे जाके RTX अभिजीत सर्च कर लो, इजीली आ जाएगा. ठीक है, मेक श्योर टू फॉलो गाइस. चलो
Popping, and with a blast pack,
चलो
Asus
क्या?
is already up close. Now the molly goes down. The control is theirs. They can grab an orb, but that is the trade that Optic are willing to make. You can have your control and your orb. We'll keep on ranged fights.
Well, that's the thing as well. Optic already have hookah control
क्या लगता है?
and deep B long control. So they're not going to be rotating anybody off any of their angles on the A site until it is ultimately pressured. And that's going to be Pancada's job. If he kills Finesse, there's a pretty decent chance the Optic setup completely falls apart.
ऑप्टिक के पास
Instead, though,
एडवांटेज है.
they're taking their time. Just
Hold
hoping
करने
that
का.
someone on the other side of things over-aggresses. And at the moment, with this double stack into mid, it's not going to
स्मोकर भी है.
Yeah, very disciplined play from Optic.
तो उसमें
They know where their point of contact is.
उन लोगों के पास भी तो
And
टोस्ट है.
outside of that, everyone else
इसलिए
is
easy
spotting
नहीं
their
है ना.
angle, holding for extra
Viper wall
information,
करके आ जाएगा
but
साइड
ultimately
से.
waiting for these guys on mid to get the fight,
But
and it
wall
looks
का
like
जो
it's
lineup
coming
है
their
वो
way.
ठीक
40
नहीं डाला
seconds on
मेरे
the
हिसाब
clock.
से.
No ultis for Loud.
वो
Still a flash to play
पूरा
with here for
corner पे
Sadak.
डालना
They'll
चाहिए था.
assume
Heaven के
there's a
इस
player holding this angle. Whether they decide to fully commit, there's the flash. Okay, they've seen him up top. He turns.
तरफ.
I thought that was on. I thought it was a kill. It was damn close.
तो
Still
अगर लग
Loud
जाता ना ये.
get to take a few steps closer. They've lost a player, and then they've recovered. What are those fights for Sadak with a double kill?
2v4 है.
Optic are now having to play re.
Oh! It's
भाई उसको लगा था head.
coming through, but they just wipe out the remaining players. A faster
भाई,
play in
Phantom
towards that
क्या-
mid push, and the battles being won by Sadak and Pancada. Loud are going to take themselves by.
भाई उसका
That
head
was
पे लगा
something
था.
that most, including myself, thought was an impossibility. And the terrifying
Next turn,
prospect for
अच्छा
Optic
खेला.
is, you look at the next two maps, Ascent, probably the
Oh my
best
God.
map of Loud, and Breeze, one they smashed them on earlier in the tournament with an 11-1 defensive half. This is now, well, what seems like a landslide first
अच्छा
map
खेला.
in terms of the fact that you now have to climb that mountain once again.
It's a crazy thing to imagine. I mean, Optic have rarely come into this map and had more than 1 or 2 rounds versus a team where they look a little confused, where they're caught off guard, and they have to call those pauses and say, okay,
पहले
but they
round में
figure it
थोड़ा
out
सा
afterwards.
बीते हो गया
That's
था
always
Optic के
been the
लिए.
difference. Right here,
Starting.
Loud kept them on their toes. They had so many
टीम अच्छा है
ideas
भाई, बहुत
of
ही
where they wanted to
आप
take
पकड़ रहे
things.
हैं
And besting Optic on
ये जो
buyback,
बंदा है ना,
like I said
FNS
earlier, it's not a death sentence by
Optic का.
any stretch of the imagination. This was a
भाई
close game,
जो खेलता है
30
ना,
to 10. Ye still performed. The reality is, though, this map was guaranteed for Optic, and now the
Ooh.
series is wide open for Loud to take it on one of the
Loud
next
अच्छा.
two.
God, they've done this before in the upper bracket of an international event, just been able to
Tournament
make
to
their
aega?
way through into that final, and then we saw Optic
Sorry,
return to
tournament to
prevalence.
final
The
pe.
question will be, can Optic now do that within this series? They are not a bad Ascent team, but at previous events they've lost to Loud, they lost to Xset earlier in a close series, and now they're going to have to step up and show why they are a team that always makes it to the top 3, why they are a team that's widely considered the best team in the world right now. It's an uphill battle for Optic, but it's a fun one.
It absolutely is. And looking at Optic's spot, I mean, they are
अबे क्या हो गया
now moving on to that map.
भाई अभी भी ना ट्विच का
with their
सर्वर
upper
इंडिया
bracket
में
life on the line.
अभी तक तो ढंग से बैठा नहीं है देखो कभी कभी लैग हो जाता है ये नेट लैग नहीं है सर्वर का कुछ
That is
प्रॉब्लम
not somewhere that they expected to
जब
be at
बैठेगा आराम
coming
से
into today.
स्टेबल होगा
We'll
तब
find out if
करेंगे
they've got what it takes to bring us all the way to a map 3, or if Brazil's going to be locking in that spot in the grand finals convincingly. For now, though, we're going to go to a break.
ब्रेक ओके ओके नेक्स्ट मैच है ना और एक मैच है ना
Red Bull Campus Clutch is back. Assemble your team and lead it to the World Final. Register now for your national qualifier.
Emblem.
What a start for Loud. They become the third team internationally to be able to take down Optic Unbind. I'm Yingsu and I'm back here joined by Mimi, Boaster and Sideshow. And Mimi, what a record that is for Loud and also Optic. What happened?
Yeah, I mean, for Optic here, they've only ever lost this map internationally to tournament winners in the past. And for Loud, they really came out here and were looking like they could be a tournament winner. On this map, I think they came in very well prepared for the way that Optic likes to play this composition when they're on bind. Obviously, they've shown this map quite a lot before, and well, I think some of the ideas weren't quite functioning in that first half. Once we switched over and got an opportunity to see Loud over on that attacking side, they really were able to stay on top of that adaptation.
I mean, look, Optic won 0 retakes there. Every single post plant working well from Loud. And on top of that, in terms of when both teams had guns in hands, Optic won 5 out of 13 of those rounds. I thought that might be a bit of a problem for them coming into this game because there's such a mad discrepancy just in champs in general. Optic have somehow got to this point winning less than half of their gun rounds, which is mad.
Alright, so let's start off this round here. Obviously, FNS dodges both the dog and a boombot. Aspas takes him out. And then
Okay guys, Sam back.
Freeze and hold the call from Sarak
Hello.
there. They punish the push, 5v3, win that round. And this round was
So,
called here because Victor and Crashes were
Chalo ho gaya?
one
No.
off. However, Loud had like 2 ultimates that were quite crucial, so FNS went for the call for the long push, And it kind of got, both calls were like,
hey,
FNS was trying to punish the ultimate, whereas Loud were trying to punish the one off the orb. And then what happened was they ended up just clashing into each other, not kind of understanding what the other IGL was going to call. And that was a big round, I thought.
The crazy part about that too is those swing the economy completely, because that's that final one that we showed, FNS bought into it with only a frenzy full armor. So they were full committing to that plan, and it did not work out, and it just swung the game totally in the other direction.
Yeah, and it was a very close game to end up with as well. After the timeouts, we saw two. But I mean, both of these top fraggers on each side too, Mimi. I mean, Ye just had a great game as always.
Yeah, he always does. This is one of his absolute best maps. But the player that I was fixated on for the side of Loud really was Less. I think on that attacking side, he had some really impactful, slower rounds where not only he was being that great trade player, kind of second entry to help out with Auspice, but also having a few quite impactful lurks to be able to close. I think thus far for Loud, this has been the tournament of step-ups for Less, and this map was no different.
Yeah, and speaking of Less, let's take a look at this 4K he managed to pull off in the Verizon high-speed moment of the match. And Saisha, what a moment this was.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of have to win the pistol round here, because it puts all of that pressure onto Optic, unless is left in a 1v2 after the trading kind of gets a bit funky. Oh, I guess a 2v2 there, but he does all of the work, and Les just popped off.
And as an IGL, I always think it's lovely when you win the pistol round, because you can really start building that economy and kind of getting the kind of momentum and the snowball kind of going. So yeah, getting that kill, especially in that fashion as well, really shutting down those Optic players, showing some real nice individual plays. Surely that's going to bolster your other teammates. Fist bumps will be flying. And yeah, win that eco. Please win that eco, and then bonus round should be yours as well.
Yeah, the momentum was on the side of Loud in the end, but Optic, they gave it a good go, thanks to Ye. Here he is in the AIM Lab shoot-around, and if it's anybody that can pull Optic out of a bad position, Mimi, over and over again, it feels like it's Ye.
Yeah, it always is this guy to step up and pull them out of these kind of tough moments, and for him, he's been really good, at least to start on that map. But I think that for Loud, they did a very nice job of being able to shut him down and keep him from having those repeated heavy impact rounds on the defensive side with their initiator utility, which meant you were having a lot of those just good trade moments where you get Auspice in quickly and Less is there to back up.
Yeah, to me, it's not even about shutting down Ye, actually. It's that other players stepped up, too. Ye's still 5-1 in first kills to first deaths. That's absurd. But on the other side of things, Aspas, 3-1. Pancada, 5-2. Like, if the rest of the team from Loud is stepping up to Ye's level, Ye's just one guy. You can't do everything for them. And Loud have now won on the map that we were all essentially counting them out of. I said it was a free roll map for them, and they came up good.
I was really happy watching Loud's attack side. Honestly, with the executes, when they were coming in, they came in brute force, utility flying, and trades were going out as well. You know, like they had Victor in, we call it get right, which is close right on A.
You call it cubby, I think.
Yeah, in the cubby. Everyone else will call it cubby, but we've got weird call-outs. But what I'm saying is Victor there was isolated. He was only able to get one before instantly getting traded. And then that was when all the other soldiers were coming in, like trading out the end. Trading out towards the backside as well. What am I saying?
Yeah, I mean, I know you're supporting Loud right now, so you're probably getting a little bit overexcited as we head to the next map. The question is, Sideshow, can Loud keep this up?
Yeah, definitely they can. Ascent is already an area where they're favored, I think. The defense side is absolutely bonkers on Ascent. Their attack side not so much. I don't think it's good here, but the first map was the one that they're the most, or rather the least favored. Heading into the next two, odds on. It's slim, the advantage they have, I think, because...
Wait.
Yeah, and when I was thinking about the matchup, I honestly thought Optic won a 2-0 here. They want to win Bind, and they want to win out Ascent. Looking at what I thought what the comps are, I don't actually know what the comps are choosing yet, but what I know that they do, they have that triple initiator comp, and against Loud, they run the same comp as us with the Killjoy and the Omen. So if they keep...
Guys, like Maro, guys.
Has a higher win rate on that one.
We're heading to the agent, the Prime Gaming agent select here even. And Mimi, you know, what do you like to see from both of these teams?
I think what I'm looking for, in particular on the side of Optics, it does look like they'll return to this triple initiator comp, is Marved. I think people have critiqued him a little bit this tournament. He's been a consistently world-class controller and maybe hasn't quite hit that mark at this tournament. But in map number 1, he really was performing, and particularly on the defense of the Ascent, when he's playing this Astra, it's one of his most comfortable roles where he has that consistent performance to anchor on that A side.
You also get great value from Crashies every time he plays on Ascent. I feel like it's a great map for him, but you're coming into this first half and you've got to punish Loud. The way that Loud play on their attack side, it's very execute heavy. They don't work the map as much as some other teams. If you can stop them getting rounds here, you set yourself up much better for the next half.
And I think it's really important for Loud here to actually take that mid control. If they have a good mid default and are able to kind of push chamber off, push the A off that kind of close angle, then because there's no trip, there's no info utility, they should be able to kind of work that B split, work that A split, you know, really kind of send out some fakes, and Optic will be left kind of running around in CT spot not knowing what's going on.
Yeah, and that job largely falls on Auspice. He's normally that guy who's clearing off of his Sova drone to take space in mid and set them up for some of those heavier split executes that they like to do. These two teams are familiar. They've played against each other on Ascent before. This one should be really close.
Yeah, it should be a close one for sure. But Optic, they have to win this map if they want a chance to go straight into that grand finals. Mitch and Tom, let's see if they can.
Well, the final hope of North America needs 2 maps in a row to continue on, where they will be jumping down to that lower and be in a little bit of danger. I mean, this has already been a surprising result to start it off. Coming into this map, I think we both thought Loud have got to be the favorites. You still sticking with that now?
Well, look, Mitch. Optic, they have gone to 3 maps in every single series in this tournament so far. So if anybody can fight back from this moment, it is going to be them. I will say they have to have a good first half, though, because Loud on the defensive stat are ridiculous. Over the last 3 games they've played, they are 21 in 3 in defensive rounds. Like, that is an absurd statistics. Now, obviously in a lot of cases they've still had good attacks, but that's still like 6-0, 7-1, like 8-2 defensive halves. So you need to start off strong if you're Optic, otherwise it's going to get tougher when you go into that second half.
The last pistol round we saw, it looked like Optic were going to win both of them, but we had less. Hero stepping up with 4 fantastic kills. It was the high-speed moment over in the break, and now as barriers go up, we're going to see Loud on the attack. Less playing the Killjoy for now, and the turret clearing out mid. They'll quickly take the space on the back of it, moving up to the market. Good kill onto Ye already, and with the control now taken, the utility out of play, it looks like a complete hard retake.
What a madman. Absolute madman, but the flash is even better. Even still, though, Sadak and Pankada managed to come up big. It's going to be left all on to Crash. It's not pretty on the first, but he still manages to get the kill.
Even dodge the paranoia as well. Here's the steps coming behind him. Isolates one duel, but he can't keep it for too long. 3 kills for Pankada as Loud pick up the pistol. Said it's important for Optic to start strong, but it looks like they're going to have a buffer of a few rounds before that's a possibility.
Yeah, and I just like the sheer pace of which Loud are already coming into this map. You can see the strength that they have even just by the stats of them on Ascent. Although there's at least the silver lining for Optic that they were the one team to beat them.
That is true. I mean, back, actually, for Optic, I feel like this map, it's not somewhere that I look at and think, well, they're playing this so that they're at a disadvantage immediately. It's just more so Loud are so strong here. But that also means there's a lot of VOD, a lot of tape out there on how they like to play. And you know how difficult rematches can be. We've seen this one happen again and again. Over on Loud side, this attack sees quite a bit of space. They're only up against classics. The Headhunter in play as well. The utility through reveals, getting not too much with the door closed. That flash expected, waited for, and shut down completely. Well handled by Loud. They looked in control from the get-go.
Yeah, and Aspas not that far away from getting the knives online as well, which, especially going into the bonus, would be very helpful if he's able to. Even still, though, this is where things should get a little bit more interesting for Optic. They're going to have the rifles, every single player. I think Shield's only missing for Ye. Utility not looking too bad either. The question will be what sort of ideas the Loud have here. Sure, they've got a few rifles coming in themselves, playing that sort of extended bonus round with some extra weaponry, and by the looks of things, they want an early challenge into mid.
You can see the arrow wiggling as Sassy was waiting to swing through and fire it. The reveal clears close. With a smoke down, there could be a player sneaking up inside of it, but I think the reveal was there just as it bloomed, so they should be clear enough on that info. Unfortunately, Sassy then found out there's a player on short the hard way.
Well, they sort of forced back one player in the form of Victor, but yeah, stuck around. And after that opener, you can just see how passive this setup becomes from Optic. themselves into a solid position. It
So
looks like
what
Asper's
Viper
just going to
hold
dive
up,
into the site again, though. The same as the previous round. This time it's being watched for by Marv. He doesn't connect the initial shot, though.
Paranoia didn't land on him. He's
Nice.
still good to fight. As Sadik goes down, utility on its way to clear Marv
Nice.
out, but Ye is holding strong. Kill after
Kill
kill going
HP
his way, and with finesse,
Chalo.
landing one through the smoke. That round goes convincingly into Optic's hands.
वो लोग
I mean, Marv surviving like he did,
smoke करके
dodging the
घुस रहा
paranoia,
है
and being able to
mid
cut
पर
off
and
Sadik, stopping any extra utility
main
from
पर.
making its way to the side, and well, Ye just had free reign from that point while they were focused on Jenny.
That's the thing I really like with Marv. Is I feel like he
अभी
truly
split
is
हो
that
सकता है.
controller specialist.
Yes.
Like, seeing him on Breach, KO, I've not really had anywhere near the same enjoyment, but you give him the
B पर जा
utility
सकते
to
हैं.
play around, and he truly is that superstar. He truly is the person you even put in the conversation with Ye.
You know, I mentioned that last time these guys played over on Pearl, when I was doing the Telestrator, I said that it was, Ye was 1-0 in opening duels. Marv was 6-1.
Yeah.
And it's so often that Ye will be there
Oh,
trying
बंदा
to get the
मर
early
सकता
duel,
है.
falling back, and
KG.
then Marv plays these nasty
Nice.
angles, able to capitalize off the gaps in spacing. Right here, you see that face to Ye, the aggressive early duel. It works out, and he doesn't even need his TP to get out of there, sitting comfortably with a man advantage now on Optic.
Yeah, the thing is, that's their lurk down as well. Les is normally looking to try and hold on to one half of the map while they pressure elsewhere. This means that Loud have to be a lot more careful of all of these aggressive positions that could have been taken, and a lot of the time are taken by players like Ye. Falling back into what looks like an A setup, and in fact, there's still 3 players within B, so maybe a slight misread here. Victor, I don't know if his spot was actually checked whatsoever, and they're still holding on to the short.
They definitely noticed Victor when the drone came around. They've caught Marv, though, taking down the first man that they saw. The spams coming back, finding nothing as the plant comes in. Loud regained the advantage, and with the ult online, Sadik is going to stop any heavy utility retakes. It could mean that Optic run the clock down a bit more and wait for it to be gone, but then they'll have such limited time on that clock to get in. They really need to force some fights without the utility, and well, dry swinging into the angles isn't always the best approach, with kill after kill going Loud's way.
एक तो घुसना मुश्किल है अगर घुस जाता है तो
They'll push it through, and Victor's got 2. Pancata stuck below. A good kill, but he needs to survive. Up close now, Crashies could get him, but the TP, he's got into wine. He's buying time, and he won't cancel. Instead, he'll use this position to deny the defuse, shoulder peeking and hitting the shot. The round is saved by Pancata with a Red Bull clutch. 3 rounds for Loud.
Oh, there were 2 shock darts, I believe, on Crashies. You
बंदा
just know
HP की
if he
था
fires one of those in, he basically wins the round, probably not realizing how low Pancata was on the other side. This from Victor was just absurd. I think he actually dinks up the final player as well, almost solo retaking versus the entirety of Loud. The problem now is what's left on the other side. Weaponry in the bin. Okay, one off the tour de force for Ye could be a game changer. The fact is, what orb do they challenge for if they challenge for one at all?
Well, it certainly looks like B main is under the control of Loud. They're not going to be giving anything away. And Ye, sitting passively on the A side, will just be headhunting this round. Again, if he goes
nice shock dart.
2 shock darts back to back, and the entirety of the team.
3 बंदे भाई 4 बंदे डैमेज हुए.
Also with delay utility as well, going through this would have its risks, especially now there's 4 players here and a 5th rotating in.
Oh, this is a bad read. Louder walking right into the trap. They find the first. The spam is good, and the follow-up there. The weaker weapons really a saving grace for the attacker side. Not up against the heavy weapon. They could have been. Some kills still coming back for Optic. The round yet to be decided. And it's Marv sitting on the site. Spectre in hand. They know about Victor. He's an accounted for property. Marv might be able to catch them by surprise, but he's being spotted. And with that, the round seems to be over. 18 health left as he swings into heavy traffic. It will be Brazil taking an extra round in the lead. Becoming more and more exaggerated. Optic have got to start sweating at this point.
As said, like, when it comes to the defensive side for Loud, they're phenomenal. So going in with a deficit would just be an absolute nightmare, and you're going to see Optic taking themselves a pause. Now, they come in, tour de force, rifles. You've also got the null command. Like, in terms of ultimates and in terms of sheer firepower, they are going to be favored going into this one. But the problem I have, Mitch, is I feel like Loud are already in a okay spot if they were to go into the second half like this. So now they can be a little bit more creative with a lot of the ideas they have. The only difference is that I think when we saw against Liquid, Optic managed to put up a really heavy attack inside, but that is also up against the Phoenix.
We do love those comms. We do
Not the
love
best
those
on the
comms.
defense.
No, well, you know, it depends how you use it, but yeah, you know, we have to agree there. 20 seconds on this timer, and Optic must be deep in discussion. Chet's been thinking in the background all these rounds, observing, seeing the flaws. For Loud, though, I mean, I'm not even sure they need to worry too much. They don't need to change too much. They're looking fantastic. I will say Victor, the 2 kills that he has were incredible. The flash through the smoke, I thought that 2v4 they were not going for it. Like, there was no way that they go in for this. And then the flash, the double kill right off the bat, it looked incredible.
Yeah, we could be in a very different spot right now.
Really
if he manages to just hit one more shot to the body, if a shock dart, as said, goes in, it could have been a completely different round. But the fact is, Pancada currently at the top of the board. 8-1 on that Omen. He's been incredible, as said, throughout this tournament. One of the best controllers we have in the world scene. Early information going to be taken. Ye is just walking it. We spoke about this man. The desk said that he can't put everything on his shoulders, but in this round, it looks like he's trying.
He's only died once so far, Pancada. This could be the second. The jump spot shallow each time. If he goes out that little bit wider, there's no telling whether he hits the shot or not. In fact, I'd say he probably does. Knowing that it's that's why they're being so cautious, so careful about giving away these advantages. Smokes haven't yet been thrown out and bloomed on mid. They're waiting for a late round take. There's the smoke. There's the peak. And now they'll try to punish from the connector, but he's already made it away.
अगर स्मोक नहीं करता ना उमेन है तो केजे आके मार सकता था
towards A in case there's any level of aggression, but it's a very, very passive hold. Other than Ye pushing and probing, everybody else is sat back on the map. This position, though, from Les might actually catch him off guard as the rest look to pressure in towards A.
This could be huge again. Victor in position, but he's not going to be able to pop a flash out of the smokes this time. Fully suppressed. Here we go, though. As it resets, he can potentially try to reinitiate some of these fights. They've caught Ye on the lurk through. We saw Les get caught by MMB main previously. Now, victory is his, and it could be Loud's as well, as every single kill seems to go their way. Only losing Sadik, and for the control they got, that is worthwhile. Crashies alone, credits in the bin. 4.2k on Ye, nobody else can afford to buy. You wouldn't blame him if he saved, but even then, what are you saving for? And the economy for Loud is going to get out of control.
Yeah, just bringing something into the next round, I guess. A hero rifle. Again, though, just so impressive from Loud on those takes. The fact is, initially they get hit. I think by the KO9, 4 of the players, as they look to try an entry in, they're a little bit patient as they look to make their move. And then you just see, as the utility comes back online, the spams take Victor almost all the way down. And even then, the flashes that come through on the other side just leave him completely blinded. Clearing out that site looked way too easy. And okay, Les has gone down right at the end, but as you mentioned, financially it's meaningless, and they're going to go running to try and take this gun away.
Taking down Ye in those early rounds. Crashy's not surviving this. Wrecks their economy completely. I mean, they had a potential hero rifle to be saved instead. Well, you can see potentially Ye. Okay, he's going in for the open light shields. So that's going to be the hero of the round. That needs to be something that pulls them through. But I can't agree with you anymore, Tom. That push that came through on the A side, it just looked too easy. When you've got the numbers there, when, again, you're able to pop your flashes and so on, but it seems like Loud are expecting that. They know, okay, KO was there, smoke is there, now he's able to flash. Let's just spam around the smoke. Oh, look, he's basically dead already. A frustrating round if you're Optic, though, because it feels like they set up for their plan and then never got to actually execute it.
Again, a patient default. Les, well, his impact of taking down Ye in the previous round can't be understated, almost seeming to have a hard read on what he was wanting to do, and almost forces Optic to play slightly more passively until they've actually cleared this man out of position. In the early round, you're going to have this double spot towards short, like basically the anti-flash being played by Victor, and the angle being held by Ye. They've got the right read on where this is going, it's whether they can stop them.
This could be so dangerous. It's not the first man or the second. It's the operator of Ye that I'm worried about. He's blinded up, though. A fantastic paranoia. Crashies could be a hero here to step in and do some damage, but only the one. The Sheriff, not the gun that you want. And the lead extends even further in the Brazilians' favor as Loud are now 6-1 in the lead. Guaranteed, worst case scenario, an equal half. And knowing how strong they are on the defense with this being their map pick and having taken a title off of Optic for Bind. I mean, the last time that Optic lost, and I mean the last time the players on Optic lost, because they weren't even Optic at the time, it was last year at Champs up against Ascend. Like, they don't lose that map, and when they do, it's to the best teams in the world. Like, for Loud to have that already and now such a strong lead, I mean, we need to see Optic put rounds on the board now.
Yeah, operator and BA again. They've been able to counter him in most rounds so far. The utility out, especially from Sadak, the flashes that we're seeing combined with Pancada's paranoia. Marv now looking to get a little bit aggressive as well. They haven't seen anything, but instead the pressure has been going in onto mid. Shock Dart again, like Crashies has been at least chipping away at a couple of these players, and he's really caught Sadak. The spam through the wall will get them the opener. The question is, can they convert it? And they need to.
That is such a unique early duel. I mean, especially with the Shock Darts, they seem magnetized to his feet, just landing perfectly on him. Sadak did not have a nice time. And, you know, Aspis has stood here, of course, rightfully so, waiting for a repeat, waiting for something else, and it never comes through. They've pressured A again and again. Optic stay heavy on A, heavy on Wine. They even take Sassy down there, but the objective of this round is to take the B site. The thing is, with limited numbers now, they cannot afford to even end up in trades moving onto the site. They need to be convincing in these duels. They slowed down completely, pushed out of mid. There's only 25 seconds left.
Yeah, they're trying to bait it, but this rotation back is going to be impossible. You've got Marved already playing. They're going to have to try and switch this up again. They look like they've got a little bit lost in those rotations. Not the prettiest of fights for less either, and now the remaining two. I don't even know if they have time to get to the site. They definitely don't now. For absolutely nothing for Optic to a Prime Gaming flawless just moments later. They have at least taken their second round, but Mitch, they need so much more.
They really do. That was a fantastic attempt by Loud, by the way. So you have this attempted push and almost fake on the A side. They move to B, they move to go, but then there's so much meeting on the B side that they have two players run back down on mid. That was Pancada.
Smoke hai,
rush mid, they run up short, they're stampeding. We're coming back, we're faking it again. And then that's when they try to take the space with Less, walking through the smoke to catch them on rotations. The panic on A of, oh, they're coming back, I need help. Everyone moves out of position. Less gets in with a great flank. Unfortunately, that reality isn't the one we live in. They've just been shut down. But fortunately, if you're a North American fan, because that was a round Optic needed, they would have been out of cash completely, and Loud would have ran away with this half. Instead, grabs, at least to equalize.
Look, they're using the Killjoy ult just to get rid of that Hunter's Fury. In the meantime, they're looking at pressure on the other side, and Aspas actually gets away with that. Now you have the Hunter's Fury to try and take him down. Marv has nowhere to go. It's a double early opener, but at least there is a trade, a little bit more searched for by Ye. And actually, he's going to get a second Pancada forced out into the open. Brings it back into a 3 versus 3.
Yeah, I mean, he could have just tanked it. It was only a Nightfall coming, but instead ends up going down, trying to evade it. Save some extra info. Great lurk again from Less. This guy has been unaccounted for in a number of rounds, and the value found almost every time. Finesse trying to break the door, almost meets his demise. That fight could be everything, and with Finesse down, Ye on 10 HP, this is done. He knows it. He'll pick up the op and run for the hills. Loud may let him save it. A little consolation for the half now guaranteed to be a loss. 7 rounds on the board for Loud. And a frankly ridiculous start to this map.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Optic are looking out. Like, they're looking like they're going to that lower bracket already. After losing the first map and just the way that Loud have come into this. And I feel like as well, a lot of the times, even in the last map, where we would see that sort of 3v5, like a couple of rounds go the way of Optic from being down a man, this time Loud looks so much more stabilized. Less has been an absolute
aggressive
at just catching them on lurks in every single round. Like, we saw him have a fantastic map on Viper. I think he's even better when it comes to the Killjoy. And then, as said, just the amount of assists really stacking up for both Sanak and
मीट से आ रहा है वो लोग मीट पर ऑप्टिक वालों का पिक करना चाहिए
The even Ye getting 2 kills off the back of the setting up. Ye has been a lot of them just trying to almost post him somewhere on the map, have him have that early access. But the fact is, with mid control going mostly the way of Loud, they're able to set up these lurks, they're able to set up these splits, but more importantly, they're just taking close range battles that he can't really get involved in. We've seen them so much like fight towards that tree position in the early stages of the round. I want to see that challenge like we did early on from Ye, even though it didn't go well. Just something to not allow them all of that control for free.
We had Pankata start this map out incredibly hot. Now Sadik really stepping it up, but for me, Les is the most important player so far, purely because he is consistently changing Optic's game plan. He is a thorn in the side anytime they try to set up. Look at even the last round, 3 players heaven. Yeah, you have to. You have to. And this is the thing. Some of the other fights you lose, you're like, I lost that duel, that sucks.
अभी पिक करना चाहिए, पता है
ऑप्टिक वालों को thinking constantly, where is this guy? What is he doing? Is he behind me? Is he going to push the smoke? Is he? That is so irritating. And if you can get in your opponent's head like that and make them adapt to you,
क्योंकि वो लोग मिड से आ रहे हैं.
You're already winning. A lot of the time, at least 2 hostiles detected up close. One on the A side, a little further back. This has prompted the ult out of them. The panic ult almost.
They popped it just before.
It
will force almost a reset. And actually, still,
one
man post on the other side. The thing is, though, Loud have been very happy to play into the lane. Wait patiently. And now they're going to start spilling back. There's only one man on this side. Nobody in position to help out. Yeah, is this the round he takes over? It's not looking likely. He's completely surrounded and has to fall back to the side.
Crashing, jump spotting, left it open as they walked on through. He is gone, despite that trade back that they had just moments ago. The round seems to be going into Loud's favor, and again it's Les! A quick double seems to secure it. Marv, the last man standing, 1v3, low HP on Sadik, but that's about where the benefits end. Has a cosmic divide we don't expect to see used in time. Well,
एरिया छोड़ना नहीं चाहिए. एक बंदा तो एटलीस्ट होना चाहिए, बट है चैम्बर तो था.
Well, of the players left in the tournament coming into today, he did have the highest clutch percentage, but to try anything here would be to risk the rifle. And honestly, at this stage, I wouldn't mind it so much. Of course, I don't expect them to necessarily win it, but they need something. This team needs a hero to almost just bring them back to the brink, because at the moment,
इन मोमेंट पर एग्रेसिव होके एक जगह पर घुस जाता है. मतलब वो लोग को सोच नहीं देता है कहाँ से घुस रहा है, सीधा घुस रहा है. जो चीज मतलब स्टार्टिंग में करना है वो चीज लास्ट में कर रहा है वो. इसका थोड़ा वो है एडवांटेज है वो लोग. बट ऑप्टिक वालों का कुछ देखना होगा, स्ट्रेटजी यूज करना.
Such a clean game. It was tangible from the first half on Bind, and it got even better as we watched this team warm up into the series, whereas Optic, they seem to be ice cold right now, not in a good way.
8-2.
Optic के लिए मुश्किल हो जाएगा guys.
The buy from Optic, not the best, but they need to still be going for purchases at this point.
Defending भी हो सकता है.
He got spotted by the recon, so he just pops a little squat there.
Like, hey guys, I'm over here. Attack hard. Attacking hard.
Yeah, there are 4 players currently outside of it. They're looking to try and pressure into mid. It's something I mentioned just a round or so ago that this has been somewhere that's been taken for free. And Loud have adapted. Just patiently waiting.
अभी AP जाने का कोशिश, but AP बंदे नहीं है.
Which has been a staple of this A side.
एक्स्ट्रा का स्मोक आया.
There's at least less information.
केजे पैनिक कर रहा है ना, केजे मिड पर खेल रहा है तो वो लोग समझ रहे हैं कि बी पर भी आ सकता है, मिड पे भी आ सकता है, बट वो लोग स्मोक करके इजीली, अबे देखो देखो स्मोक करके इजीली घुस गया. बट केजे मिड पर खेल रहा है तो पैनिक है वो लोग. कहाँ पर एग्जैक्टली घुसा है बंदर. इजी प्लान है, पूरा ये खाली है.
To be in their favor, they've got a cosmic divide as well, and that basically forces Loud to play
जो दिमाग यूज किया ना बहुत ही हाई लेवल का.
Make their move back through the horn, only going to give them a little bit of information, but this is looking much better from Optic. Sassy, 1 versus 5, maybe to put the final nail in the coffin. He's looking for the lineup, but well body blocked and taken out by Marv. A much better round from them, a complete, almost
केजे पैनिक कर रहा है ना हमेशा
And I like the idea especially from Crash. He's just
क्योंकि
basically
पेजे
my
मिड पर
job is
फाइट ले
get
रहा
one
है
kill
उसका
on the
एडवांटेज
cross.
ले रहा
That's
है
exactly what
उसका
he
पूरा
did.
टीम
Another Prime Gaming flawless, by the way. 2 of the rounds that they've won have been flawless, but every time Loud swung back instantly.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
And I mean, to be honest, the adaptation alone
ये अच्छा मारा बंदे ने
is just a great face.
ऑप्टिक वालों ने
Get rid of Les, send a player with Ye, make sure he's gone. You keep Ye alive in the late round, fantastic. But if Les comes up behind you at any point, and you know he will, and this is the thing. So I said Les has been forcing them to change. He's been getting in their heads in that sense. Well,
ये
now
राउंड अगर जीत जाए ना
shut down
ऑप्टिक
on that. And he's going to have to change his position a little
4v8
bit.
होगा
Could have off-put the pace of the round. Last one of the half. And
for it
The 3-man stack in
क्या
the
बोलते हो
mid, the exact same thing out. And by the looks of it, they're looking to pick up the pace. Now the difference is because they've thrown
घुस गया
in
भाई
that null command, I don't think he
भाई
can do the
बंद
same
क्यों नहीं है
result.
होल कर नहीं कर रहा क्या है
So they're going to have this site almost for free. And Crash is desperately
हेवन पे तो होना
wanting
चाहिए
to try and find someone around the edge of the
देर
door,
पे
but
आने
he
का
won't.
क्या
Okay, this could be a problem. Still the Cosmic Divide. So you know these players are going to remain on site. Les, not again. He changed it up again and again. Ye is shut down.
भाई केजे क्या कर रहा है केजे पूरा
and they played on site. This Cosmic Divide
पीछे चल
doesn't
रहा
block them out nearly as much as Optic would hope it does. Instead, they're willing to fight, losing the duels. 2 versus 3. Only the men underneath now remain with Pankata finding one.
Nice.
Sassy tripling up in the round. We will end up at 9-3.
कहा था ना वो लोग अगर ए पे एक बंद तो होल करो हेवन पे
Performances on this attack side that I've seen from them. This is scary if you're a North American fan.
और स्मोक भी तो नहीं कर रहा है ना
The last 3 times they played
स्मोक
this,
करना
they
चाहिए
are
था
21-3 in terms of their defensive rounds. They go in with one of the best attacking halves we've probably ever seen, and now they go on to their favored side of the map. It is going to be a brutal uphill battle for Optic to get back into this series.
Guys,
And while I want to know if there's anybody on the
मुश्किल है
desk who
ऑप्टिक
believes
के
they
लिए
can do it.
बहुत ही ज़्यादा बट देखते
Thank you very much, Mitch.
कुछ भी
And
हो
top
सकता है
9 rounds on the attack. Mimi, this is a dream start for Loud.
Yeah, it has been a dream indeed. And one of the guys leading the charge for this squad has been Sadak. I've been really impressed with Loud being able to consistently just lean into these 4-1 executes where Optic realizes where they're going and still they're getting away with the rounds. I think a big part of it has been
बहुत
this
ही
guy.
अच्छा
He's
भाई
really good to help Auspus being that second entry,
मिड पर
setting him up
जो
with those flashes. Marked is always anchored
पैनिक
towards
किया ना
him.
केजे
He has
ने
those deep
किल
flashes to be able to shut down. But on top of that, Loud's adaptations have been great.
Yeah, I think honestly, Loud starting off with that A main control, making sure that Astra's pressured and making sure that it's the hardest place for Optic to get info back. Then they end up going back, pushing A off middle, and then they end with an A execute. Knife goes in. It means any util gets thrown out. They can't throw util for another 8 seconds. Loud wait, and then they just hit again with an Omen flash and all the other util. Job done.
One of my biggest, one of the things I love the most about how Loud approach that as well is they don't commit to the A hit and get caught by any utility that wasn't turned off. They just hold and wait for all of those swings to come out.
Wait, अभी
And this
देखना
now
चाहिए
puts insane
गेम
pressure
ऑप्टिक
upon Optic heading
ऑप्टिक
into the
क्या
next half.
स्ट्रेटजी यूज करता
And
है
when you look at how they've been
कैसे
playing
घुसता
their
है
attack side, I think Ye's been the most interesting part of it. This is attack side kills from Ye, and he's getting a lot of kills in their spawn. He's going and working mid in a lot of these rounds, and the rest of the team pivots around him to set him up for these looks. Kind of how Paper X plays with Forsaken. The problem is, I mean, this is just almost an unwinnable spot. Louder averaging 9 rounds on defense this year. That is just absurd. Yeah, he can't do all of that.
देखो कमबैक हो सकता है
It has to be an entire team effort for them to even have a
But
chance
hard
in
है
this one. But we saw
मुश्किल
some
है
moments.
गेम
They
बहुत
take
ही
that nice
इंस्टेंस
retake at the end of
मोमेंट पे
the end of that half. The fans are chanting for them. For once,
मजा आएगा
Optic
कैसे
has
भी
a crowd behind them. And now the grand final, having that clean run, it relies on this half. It relies on a miracle.
I honestly think it's just about this pistol round. If Optic get this pistol round, it's like what I'd be thinking about. I can bring it back, boys. I can do some nice calls here. We can work the map and we can end it.
Well, let's see if Daddy can do that. Mitch and Tom, back to you.
Did she mean us or Finesse?
I think it might be Finesse.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, Tom. I don't want to get your hopes up, but...
Well, Bosa's right here, I was about to say.
Loud of 93%.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah, so we mentioned this coming into the game. We heard it from the desk. Like, this is
सारा बंदा
the
अच्छा
half
है
we expect Loud to put up the most numbers. That's not possible. They're going to put up 4 in his
चला
game.
गाड़ी को
Unless we go to mega OTs.
Crowd is behind Optic, that's for sure. We need this pistol to go their way. Loud have won 2 out of 3 of them, with big individual performances stepping it up. Not even the game plan that took it across the line. For Optic, they're taking it slowly. You feel how much this round means to them. This is not one that they go into and look for some loose kills.
B pura khali hai.
Every advantage they can possibly get here. Going into a stack.
3 players and a 4th looking to hold on to the cross. Victor, he's having trouble just breaking the turret. Timmy surviving far longer than he should, and he gets hit by a shot. Aspas already demolishing 2 members. It is a shambles on the way through, but Marv might have just rectified it. The ping up is going to give some information, but the trades are so good. On the side of Loud. They're low though. There's a chance. Pancada, if he goes down, it could be a problem. But Aspas, 4 kills in the pistol round, double digits for Loud. And while they are moments away from getting themselves into the grand final again.
It certainly seems that way. A tale as old as time between these 2 teams. That rivalry not going to end in Brazil, or sorry, in North America. Now, it seems. Another pistol that follows the same pattern. We had a 4K, a 3K, a 4K, individuals on Loud, stepping it up. You can see Optic in a moment, they get a little bit tunnel visioned into finding those kills, expecting this is the last guy on the site, but then there's 2 more. They ran into the stack,
bonus round hai, pura pendam kharid liya.
Classics. This should be 11 rounds for Loud, and then a basically flawless half if Optic are to have any chance in this series.
I feel like there's very few believers at this point.
The crowd seems to.
The crowd will them on. I'll say that.
No!
Yeah, okay, but Ye's managed to win a battle. Sadak's probably going to want that one deleted from the VOD, but it doesn't matter. His teammates are there. As said, we've got so many strong performers on this squad. And now it's on to Finesse. He's getting spammed up, would need some classic magic, and it isn't happening. Still a decent round, but in the context of things, I don't know how much difference it will make.
Yeah, it's a silver lining at best, but you got to capitalize on it. And so far, Optic have struggled to get anything on the board. We have rounds where Ye's pulling up 2 kills with an op, and then they still just get rolled over. Just get rolled over coming into site pushes. Victor had that fantastic 2K, and since then,
भाई सारा बंदे चुप बैठा हुआ है, कुछ भी नहीं बोल रहा.
The best Valorant I've seen out of this region, out of this team.
They're pushing both extremities.
Anyone.
They've got so
अभी तो
much
push कर रहे हैं ना.
And with the weaker weapons, this is just the perfect positioning for them to be in. They're not going to be able to take any of that control, and instead mid. It's going to be 4. It's not gone well for Marv. That's going to be a rifle into the hands of his opponents, and they only came into this with mostly stingers.
Oh, and Aspas even shuts down Ye. Another rifle to be retrieved. Control and a trap gone, which means no information for Optic anymore. There are 3 players stacked up on A, and they basically need to commit to it. Crashies is kept out for a moment, but okay, they've got Sadik. Now they can look towards the site. You've got an Omen here. They know that. The paranoia already put out, and so he's the last man standing on the site. As he goes down, it's a 2v2, but look at Crashies. My man has got 1 health left. Victor, he had a 2K earlier on. He had 2 more kills since. We need to see this as a round where he delivers, because I don't think Crashies is going to have it in him to win these duels. Luckily, there's no damage dealing utility, so they will have to do it with the bullets.
2v2 वाला मैंने जज देगा. So much जिंदा है
One bullet
कैसे.
from the turret could be enough. It means there can't really be a swing. They're just looking to try and play off of each other. Victor almost just going to hide in the corner, trying to use Crashies as bait, so they won't check it the second time. And he's still just lurking around this angle. Does Aspas actually go back in with his peek? He does, but he loses the fight, and they know roughly where Les is going to be. He's just sticking this defusal, looking to try and get it out of the way, and he lets go and lands the headshot. This man has been unstoppable this series, and 12 and 9 match points go the way of Loud.
What a...
This is looking over.
Headshot.
It was already there, but this round, the insult to injury, the stick that comes through, and then he just pulls off it after a whipped swing from Victor. Great kill onto Aspas, but look at this. 2 bullets fired. He didn't commit. And then he swings back out into the bullets, into the pre-fire. 9 chances to close this out. Loud have kept this energy up from
स्पैम करेगा भाई होने नहीं लिया
in his hand. Sassy, I love you, man. Scary thing to play up against, that's for sure. And a judge for Sadik, of course, yeah.
क्या
No,
ही करे
naturally.
गेम का गेम है obviously बात है.
Taking a little bit of early space. Aspas, the thing is, he's been hit, but it might give the bait that there's not a second player there, and they're almost being funneled towards this judge.
Shotgun और गन लेकर
It
बैठा
does
हुआ
seem
है.
like Optic are going to lose this game, but you don't want to lose it to that gun.
Not like this. Okay, Victor's making a good
Full
call.
utility,
Well,
utility
maybe
हाँ
not.
भाई
I mean, there is an
कर
op here, and the bullets ringing out from less. They were distractions.
Nice.
They were to hide the fact that Aspis was here.
Bye,
He
bye,
will
bye.
tank that KO knife. Nowhere to go. No utility to get him out.
They all got hit by the knife on the other side, so they know that basically the entirety of Optic are in mid. They have 40 seconds to play with. Aspas! That has probably put Optic to bed here. Crash is even taken to half HP, and it's
unlucky
to
Optic.
try and clutch this out. But Aspas has had enough. A knife needed to be connected, but
Nice try,
instead
nice
it's
try.
less to put them down. Loud
दो
dominates
match.
Optic to make their way through to the final, and we are
क्या ऑप लगाया है सही सॉरी केज जेट ने नाइस गेम गया अच्छा गेम गया
into the next year. What a fantastic display. Map number 1 was Optics. We knew it from the get-go. But they came through and delivered so far beyond what we expected. Putting Brazil on the map for the millionth time. Getting themselves into the grand final. They might have a rematch on their hands, but after their performance here today, I think anybody will be scared to face Loud. This team has decimated Optic. 13-3. A loss, the likes of which they haven't felt for a long time.
But that's the thing, we talk about Brazil as a region as being very
जो खेला ना मैंने देखा ऑप्टिक का गेम
the Vikings before them and now Loud
बहुत सारे टीम को हराया.
But I imagine if you're one of the teams from that region right now, you're going to see, this is what we have to play against week in, week out. This is who we have to try and beat to qualify every single time. They looked unstoppable today. And again, this is the thing we've said the whole tournament. It isn't one superstar. We're not looking
at
We're not looking at maybe a Durka. We're not
Loud
looking
है
at
क्या?
someone having to just win or basically put up crazy numbers every single time. The fact is, we have seen every single member of this Loud squad step up. Even just looking at the frags out, it's like 5 between top and bottom. And every single member had their impact. The supportive players of Sadak and Pankada have had world-class matches throughout this event. And honestly, at this tournament, this looks like the most complete team.
That is for sure. You can have 1, 2, maybe even 3 players have a bad day. It doesn't matter. Always someone to pick up the slack. And the reality is, every time these guys have played, it's gone to 3 maps at least. I mean, it was 3-0 even in a BO5 to Optic. Never
सारे बंदे वायरलेस ऑब्वियसली बात है जी प्रो यूज कर रहे हैं सारे बंदे
from the get-go. And I mean, sure, there's a couple of rounds that came close that could have put more on the board for Optic, but even if they win a couple more clutches, it just looked too solid from Loud. They were in control from the get-go.
उन लोगों का दिक्कत है कि स्मोक अच्छा नहीं किया बस ऑप्टिक वाला स्मोक थोड़ा सा अगर अच्छा कर लेता मेन पे स्मोक यूज कर लेता तो मुश्किल हो जाता कभी बट कभी कभी मेन पे अगर स्मोक कर भी देता है ना तो बंदा अगर पिक भी कर रहा है तो दिक्कत भी हो जाती है इसलिए इसका यूज वो नहीं किया
Or we could have the champions of the first Masters versus the champions of the second Masters to try and go and play against that best team within Brazil. Either way, we have got stories for days heading forward in this tournament.
The contrast between each side of the stage there, you can see the frustration as Optic take their headsets off.
Don't blame them.
They're flinging paper across. I can only imagine what was written on that. Possibly something for the celebration. That won't be happening this time. And you know, the desk said, I think it was Sideshow that said, this rivalry, it's been alive for a long time and it's not going anywhere coming into next year. I think they've just cemented that. Optic will not forget this game for quite a while. MVP vote time. Scan the QR code down below for your in-zone MVP, Aspis Les Pankada, or a coach in there for one of the first times.
To be honest, I don't really blame them at this point. Like,
चलो
This man has been leading the way in terms of just pushing this team forward and basically just seeing that consistent improvement from the squad. Again, I feel like it's a tough choice either way because you could have put anybody on that list, but that's why it's down to you guys. You get to decide who is going to be that player of the match, and obviously that is us done for this event, but there is so much more to come even today. DRX.
चलो गाइस आज मैं बंद करता हूँ अपनी स्ट्रीम.
But first, back to
हो
the
गया
desk.
गेम प्ले. चलो गाइस बाय. थैंक यू फॉर everyone joining. गुड बाय गाइस. थैंक यू फॉर everyone joining द स्ट्रीम. जो भी बंदा न्यू आए हो प्लीज लाइक सब्सक्राइब कर देना. मिलता हूँ कल और एक न्यू लाइव स्ट्रीम के साथ. ठीक है, देखते हैं दूसरा क्या गेम खेल सकता हूँ. चलो बाय गाइस. थैंक यू फॉर everyone joining. बाय बाय बाय.